Hey!
Hi, and welcome to...
Hi, everyone!
What's up, guys?
Hello, everyone. Natasha from Forbes here. So far on the business of influence, we have covered what it means to be an influencer, how they make their money, and the longevity of their careers. If you've missed any of those, be sure to check those out. All right, now we've got that covered. So for today's episode, we are throwing it back to a time when Musical.ly wasn't around yet, Vine didn't exist, Snapchat hadn't come around, even before Instagram, so no cramming. Think early 2000s, back in a time when making money in this space wasn't even on anyone's radar.
I like Gabby Fresh and Hey Fran Hey and Finding Paola. Those are like my top three.
Well, YouTube, I like Joey Graceffa, Miranda Sings, and my Instagram account, Cameron Dallas, he's pretty cool.
For me, it's Selena Gomez. I love her for her music, and then she became the most followed person on Instagram.
There's a blogger, The Londoner, that I follow in London, so she kind of does a lot of the restaurants and the fashion there.
2005, I got an internship at an ad agency. It was right at that era where, YouTube had just launched, MySpace was becoming a big thing. A client came in that the partners of the agency were about to pass on because it wasn't a big budget. And I just raised my hand and I said, hey, there are these two kids on YouTube. Why don't we do a branded content deal with them? This duo called Smosh, every single time they'd turn out a video, it'd be 2 million views.
He worked at an ad agency in San Francisco, so we drove out to San Francisco and had a meeting with him, like, okay, like this is what we're gonna do? Okay, cool.
It was this iPod ripoff called Z-View.
Could probably hold like 100 songs.
Not even. And it had the worst screen, and it was so bad. But we're like, sure.
2007, there wasn't anything else to do on YouTube. Like there were no ads, there was no monetization.
Man, it was such a risk. I was living on couches at the time because I was putting my money into trying to pursue like this kind of path. It wasn't like getting into entertainment, it was like starting a small business, and the small business I created centered around entertainment.
Definitely the big turning point was when Disney bought Maker, which is a big YouTube multi-channel network. It suddenly had this credibility. And overnight, you'd go into meetings and people are like, what's our influencer strategy?
We're always trying to push ourselves to try new things and do things that we're excited about. Smosh the movie, which was our first one. Ghostmates, which was our YouTube Red series. Also Smosh Live, which was a live show. It's all about just, finding new sort of frontiers online and challenging ourselves and keeping things interesting.
There's no big company or brand in the world that doesn't have the resources to keep up with what's going on in the influencer world. They just have to decide to do that. Like everybody's talking about what's gonna happen to all the people that drive cars and trucks when autonomous cars happen. The same shit that happened to all the farming workers. Like, what do you think happens? We adjust. This is hard. Like, I get anxiety every time there's new platforms showing any promise. Spending time on them with the potential chance of them meaning something. It's hard work. The end.
So what did you think about this episode? Be sure to leave questions and comments down below right here, and we'll see you next week. Oh wait, don't forget to subscribe. All right.
I think Vine was the best ad that has ever happened. There's this phrase in the Batman movie that goes, you either die as a hero or live enough to become the villain. Let's give it a minute silence to the app.